Hello all my dear students, welcome back to Prudence Coaching. Let's start with sum number 2 of this particular chapter. We have already completed with sum number 1. If you haven't yet watched the previous video, I will suggest you to watch the previous video after this video. So here you are asked to factorize the following expression. So here we are given 7x minus 42. Here as you can see we have minus. Always remember minus and plus are the separators. Why? Because this will be separating the terms. Here we have minus, that means on the left hand side of minus we have 7x, this is one term, and on the right hand side of this minus we have 42, this is another term. So here we have two terms. So now let's start with the sum. Here we have 7x. 7 is a prime number, so you cannot further factorize it. So you will write it as it is. So 7 into we have x, so write 7 into x, minus we have 42. As 42 is not a prime number, so we will find out the prime factorization of 42. If we divide 42 by 2, that is the smallest prime number, we will get 21. 21 2s are 42. Now 21 is no more divisible by 2 as it is an odd number, so let us divide it by 3, that is the next prime number. 3 into 7 is 21. As we are getting 7 which is a prime number, we are going to stop here. So you can write 42 as 2 into 3 into 7. So in place of this 42, we will write 2 into 3 into 7. So here the first task will be finding out the prime factorization of the given constant. Now next step will be taking common factors from each term. So here we have 7x, here we have 2 into 3 into 7. Which one is common? You can see we have 7 in both the terms. So 7 is the common factor. So write 7 here, start with the bracket. Now if we take 7 from the first term, what will we left with? We will be left with x. So write x here, minus we will write as it is. Next we have taken 7 from this term as well, so we will be left with 2 and 3, that is 2 into 3. So 2 into 3 is 6. So this is our final answer. Let's start with the next sum. Here we have 6p minus 12q. In the first term we have 6 as the constant and here we have 12 as the constant. Both are not prime numbers. So let us find out the prime factorization of the constant first. So 6 and 12, if we factorize, first we will start with 6. 6 is divisible by the smallest prime number 2. 2 3s are 6. Now 3 is the prime number, so we are going to stop here. Now we will factorize 12. 12 is divisible by the smallest prime number 2. 2 6s are 12. So we will write here 6. Next, 6 is also divisible by 2. 2 into 3 is 6. Now 3 is the prime number, so stop here. 6p. In place of 6p, we can write 2 into 3 in place of 6 and into p. Minus we have 12q. 12 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3 into this q. So write q like this. Now taking common factors from each term. So here and here, what all things are common? Here you can see 2 is there, here also 2 is there. Here we have 3, here also 3. Here we have p, we don't have p here. So 2 and 3 are common here, or the common factors. So 2 into 3 is 6. We are taking 6 common. What we are left with here, we have only p in the first term. Minus, we have this minus, we will write here minus. Here we have taken 2 into 3, that is 6. We are left with another one 2. So write 2 as it is and we are left with q. So you will write q as it is. So this is our final answer. Isn't it very easy? Let's start with the next one. So here we have 7a² plus 14a. As I have discussed, this plus is the separator. So one term is 7a², another is 14a. So here we have 7 which is a prime number. Second one we have 14 which is not a prime number. So let us factorize 14 first. We will get 2 into 7. Okay, 7 is the prime number, so stop here. Now let us write this one 7a². We have 7, so write 7 into a² means a 2 times multiplication. So a into a is a². Plus 14, 2 into 7 is 14. So write 2 into 7, 14. We have another one a here, so into a. Now taking common factors from each term. So here, as you can see, we have 7, here also 7. So we will take 7 common. Here we have a, here also a. So we will take here 7a as the common factor. Now we are left with a in this particular term, this a. So you write a as it is. We have plus as the separator, so write the separator as it is. Here we have taken 7 and a. We are left with 2. So this is our final answer. So let's start with the next sum. Here we have plus as the separator. And on the left hand side we have minus 16z, and on the right hand side we have 20zq. These are the two terms. Here we have 16 as the constant. Here we have 20 as the constant. First, you need not to take into consideration this minus. This minus is for the first term, but we will take only the number. So we have 16 here. Here we have 20. First we will find out the prime factorization. As it is divisible by the smallest prime number 2, we will divide it. 8 2s are 16. Again 8 is divisible by 2, so 2 4s are 8. 4 is also divisible by 2, so 2 into 2 is 4. 2 is the prime number, so stop here. Now we will divide this 20 with the smallest prime number 2. We will get 10 2s are 20. 10 is also divisible by 2, so 2 into 5 is 10. Here 5 is the prime number, so we are going to stop here. So now we will rewrite this. So here we have minus, so write minus as it is. Now we have 16. 16 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So in place of 16, we will write 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. And we have z here, so write z plus. Here we have 20. 20 means 2 into 2 into 5. So write 2 into 2 into 5. And we have zq. So 3 times z. Now taking common factors from each term. So as you can see, here we have 2, here also another 2, here 2 into 2. So 4 is common in both the terms, and here z variable is there, and here variable z is there. So we can take 2 into 2, 4 into z. So 4z we can take common. Okay, so you write 4z. We have minus here, so write minus as it is. We have taken 2 into 2, so we are left with this 2, this 2. So that is 2 into 2, 4. We have taken this z, so we will start with the separator. We will write plus as it is. We have taken this 2 and z here. So we are left with 5, that is the constant, and we are left with 2z, that is z square. So this is our final answer. This can also be written as 4z, and within the bracket 5z square, and this minus, if you write here minus 4. This can be written, okay. Let's start with the next sum. Here, as you can see, plus is the separator. So this is our term, and this one is another term. Here we have 20 as the constant, and here we have 30 as the constant. So we will first find out the prime factorization of these two numbers. So 20 is divisible by 2, that is the smallest prime number. You will get here 10. 10 2s are 20. Again 10 is divisible by 2, so 5 2s are 10. 5 is the prime number, so stop here. Here 30 is divisible by 2, so 15 2s are 30. 15 is not at all divisible by 2 now, as it is an odd number. So let us see whether it is divisible by the next prime number 3 or not. 3 5s are 15. So 5 is the prime number, so stop here. So let's rewrite the question. In place of 20, we can write 2 into 2 into 5. As you can see, 2 into 2 into 5. We have L square, that means L into L. 2 times L into M we have, so M. We will write the separator, that is plus. In place of 30, we can write 2 into 3 into 5. So write here 2 into 3 into 5. Next we have ALM, that is A into L into M. Now taking common factors from each term. Here we have 2, here also 2. Here we have 2, we don't have any more 2. Here we have 5, here we have 5. So in the constant we will get 2 into 5, that is 10 common. And here we have 1L, here also 1L. Here we have another 1L, here we don't have another 1L. Here we have M, here also M. So in case of variable, we can take LM as the common thing or common factor. Now you just look at this first term. We have taken tail LM common. So we have taken this 2 and 5. So we are left with this 2. And in case of variable, we have taken L and M. So we are left with another 1 L. We'll write the separator as it is. Now we have taken out this 2, this 5. So we are left with 3 as the constant part. And here we have taken this one, L and M. We are left with A. So this is our final answer. Now let's start with this sum. Here we have 5 as the constant, which is a prime number, we cannot break. Here we have 15, which is not a prime number, so let us find out the prime factorization of this 15. 15 is not divisible by the smallest prime number 2, so let us check whether it is divisible by the next prime number 3 or not. 3 5s are 15. Here 5 is the prime number, so stop here. Let's rewrite it. Here we have 5, so write 5. Here we have x squared, that is x into x. We have y here, so into y. We'll write the separator, that is minus here. Next we have 15. 15 can be written as 3 into 5. So write 3 into 5. Next we have x here. So write x. Here we have y squared, that is y into y. Now taking common factors from each term. Here we have 5. Here also 5. So we can take 5 common. Here we have x, here also x. So we can take x common. Here we have x, here we don't have any x. So we will not take it common. Next we have y here, here also y. So we can take y common. Now what we are left with in the first term, as you can see we have taken 5xy, we have taken 5x and y. So we are left with this x. So write this x. Next we have separator minus. Here we have taken 5xy. So we are left with 3y. So write 3y and close the bracket. This is your final answer. So now let's start with the next sum. Here we have 10a square minus 15b square plus 20c square. As I have already discussed, this minus and plus symbol are the separator. So here we have minus and plus both. So here this one is a term, this one is another term, and here 20c square is another term. So here we have 3 terms. Now we need to factorize the constant. Here we have 10, here we have 15, and here we have 20. So let us find out the prime factorization of 10. As 10 is divisible by the smallest prime number 2, so 2 5s are 10. 5 is the prime number, so stop here. Now 15 is not divisible by 2, so let us divide with the next prime number. 3 5s are 15 here. Here 5 is the prime number, so stop here. Next we have 20. 20 is divisible by 2, so 2 10s are 20. Next we have 10, which is divisible by 2, so 2 5s are 10. Here 5 is the prime number, so stop here. So here we have 10a square. 10 can be written as 2 into 5. So in place of 10 we will write 2 into 5. We have a square here, that means a into a. Next we have separator minus, so write here minus. Next we have 15b square. 15 can be written as 3 into 5. b square means b into b. We have separator plus here, so write here plus. Next we have 20. 20 can be written as 2 into 2 into 5. So write here 2 into 2 into 5. And we have c square, that means c into c. Now by taking common factors from each term, as you can see, here we have 2, here we don't have 2, here we have 2. As we don't have 2 in this term, so it is not common in all the 3 terms, so you cannot take it as the common factor. Next we have 5, here we have 5, here we have 5, here we have 5. That means we can take 5 as the common factor. Next we have a as the variable here. Here we don't have any a. Here also no a is there. Again a here, no a, no a. So we can take only 5 as the common factor here. If we take 5 as the common factor, in the first term we are left with 2 as the constant and a into a, that is a square. Here the separator is minus, so write minus. Here we have taken this 5, that means 3 is left, so write 3. We have b into b, that is b square, so 3b square. In between 3 and b square we don't have anything, that means we have multiplication. Next we have separator plus here, so write plus. We have taken out this 5 as the common factor. We are left with 2 into 2, that is 4 here, and c into c, that is c square. So this is our answer here. Let's start with sum number 8. As you can see here, we have minus 4a square plus 4ab minus 4ca. So here what you can see is, here we have plus as one separator and minus as another one separator. So we have 2 separators here, and this minus is with the first term, that means this is included in this term. So total we have 1, 2, 3. 3 terms. Now as you can see, we have 4 as the constant in all the terms. So directly you can take 4 as the common factor here. Now we can write it as minus 4 into A into A. Plus is the separator, we have 4 into A into B. Minus 4 into C into A. Now taking common factors from each term, as you can see 4 is common in all the terms, so take 4 common first. Now here we have A here, A here, A, so we can take a common. Here we have another one A, here we don't have any more A, so we will stop here. So here we have minus, so minus will be remaining. We have taken this 4 and A, we are left with another one A here. We will write the separator as it is, that is plus. We have taken 4 and A from here, so we are left with B here. Again we will write the separator, that is minus. Now here we have taken this 4 and A, so we are left with C. So we are left with this one, which is our final answer. Now let's start with sum number 9. So here we have one separator plus and here another one separator. So here we have 1, 2, 3 terms. So first term we have x square, that means x into x into y into z. So you write the separator plus, here we have 1x here, so x into 2y, so y into y into another one z, so z, plus here we have x into y and here we have 2z, so z into z. Now we will take common factors from each term. Here we have x, here x, here x. So we can take x as the common factor. Here we have another one x, here we don't have any more x, here also no more x. So we will not consider this as the common factor. Next we have y here, here also we have a y, here also y. So we will take y as the common factor. Next we have z here, here one z is there, here one z is there. So z will be also considered as the common factor. Start with the bracket. Here what you are left with? You are left with x. So write x here. We have the separator plus, so write separator plus. Now we have taken xyz, xyz is taken, so we are left with this y. So write y. Again you will give the separator plus, we have taken xyz, so x is taken, y is taken, z is taken. We are left with another one z. So we will close the bracket. This is our answer here. Now let's start with sum number 10. Here we have one separator, here one separator. So we have 1, 2, 3 terms here. So we can write this term as a into x square, means x into x. Into we have y, so y. We'll give the separator plus as it is. We have b here, we have x, that means b into x. Into we have y square, that is y into y. Plus we have c into x into y into z. Now taking common factors from each term. So here we have a, here we don't have a, here we don't have a. So a is not common. Here we have x, here we have x, here we have x. That means x is a common factor. Again we have x here, here we don't have any more x. So we will not take this x. Next we have y here, here also y, here also y. So we will take y common. So we have found out the common factors. So start with the bracket. Here we have taken x and y. So we are left with this a and x. So ax will be left over in the first term. Next we will write the separator as it is. Next we have taken x and y. So we are left with b and y. So by. Plus we have separator here, so write plus. Next we have taken xy, so x and y is taken common, c and z is left. So c and z will be here. So this is our final answer. So my dear students, with this we come to the end of this particular video. If you find the content of this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your friends. Students, see you in the next class. Till then, you are going to practice these sums at your home. And don't forget to try solving the next sum. Bye bye students. See you in the next class. Take care of yourself.